Yeah, Cape Cod chilling on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast. I got some bread and they gave me a toast. They call me calm, but they know I'm a pro. Climbing the top, I throw them the ropes. House on the beach or a mountain retreat. Don't matter to me, cause I'm taking them both. Hit after hit, it's like 10 in a row. Again and again, I just get it and go. So many packs on the wall, they stacking up tall. I guess I'm invested in gold. Wait, they said it all wouldn't last. Look where I'm at. Pot dog feeling brand new again. Oh, look, you again. Watch them all crawl right back. Pot dog feeling brand new again. Please don't ruin it. Never gonna fall off track. Yeah, couple try, but I haven't heard since. Might slow down, but I bounce back quick. Yeah, on right text and a couple calls missed. Like, where have you been? Cape Cod chilling on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast. Okay, let's go. Waking up and I jog on the beach. These boys are like dogs on a leash. I wanna just toss them a treat. They really just not in my league. It's comic relief. I'll be on a boat, remote, leave me alone. Everybody still copying me. They stalking my feed. How deep did you scroll? Look, put $1 million on me, dog. I'ma take off, blow past them. Who said I can never do it? Go ask him. The truth is that it's you fit. Stay packing. You wish you could do this. Won't happen. Couple try, but I haven't heard since. Might slow down, but I bounce back quick. On red text and a couple calls missed.
Where have you been?
Cape Cod chilling on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast.
Good evening and welcome to Steadfast Breaks. This is break 340. We're breaking 2025 Topps Holiday Baseball Mega 4-box team break. What is going on, guys? It is we are Steadfast Breaks, so it's a family of breakers. Myself, a dad, my two boys. I got my youngest, Kian, 11-year-old, top-loading organizer right next to me. We are doing our last break of Topps Holiday, and I feel like we just started, but this next, I believe, 6 weeks up until Christmas is probably going to be jam-packed of releases. We got a lot of cards. Flagship Topps is releasing a bunch of stuff. Topps update coming out this Wednesday. Chrome update. Pre-release pre-orders came out today. We fortunately were able to, after like 45 minutes of on the computer trying to get a pre-order, we got some boxes of hobby and jumbos and blasters and megas for hopefully we'll do some breaks, team breaks for that Chrome update. That worked pretty hard for that. We got a pre-order of Cosmic Chrome tomorrow. Also coming out this Wednesday is Pro Debut, which is kind of a fun one. More of a minor league prospect. So that releases. So we'll be doing some breaks of that most likely next week. We got Topps update next week. So a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. If you're new with Steadfast Breaks, I always like to say that Steadfast Breaks where faith, family, and baseball collide for a good time. We are family breakers. So we love baseball. We love sharing about life and faith and just kind of our journey of baseball right now, Kian. It is kind of a bittersweet ending. I mean, this World Series just finished last, 2 weeks ago now? And your season of soccer and fall ball, baseball, ended yesterday and this weekend. So got some bittersweet ending. Ended on a W, which was kind of cool. But obviously
it wasn't the best game.
And what for you, probably one of the more challenging games you've been through, pitching wise and hitting wise. But we'll talk about that. But that's kind of a learning experience, right? That's what baseball is. Sometimes you come to the field and you just don't have your best stuff. And that's the beauty of baseball and the hardship of baseball. Baseball is tough. So guys, if you're new with us, we always do a recap at the very end. So we always top load all the big hits. So if you're not watching this live, you go as fast forward to the very end. So appreciate your support. Some of you guys have been breaking with us for a long time. Really appreciate your support. Don't forget, we got our Steadfast Family Appreciation Break just for you. If you're in this break, you are qualified for every team or player spot you've won in 2025 with Steadfast Breaks. You get one raffle ticket, and we're raffling all the teams minus the Angels because we're huge Halo fans around here. We never sell the Halo spot, and I always like to say, if we do, throw some water on us. Tell us, okay, it's a tough time to be a Halo fan, but we are thick and thin. We are Halo fans. I know, Kian, you got a little soft spot for the Phillies, and you're grown as a Philly fan. Dathan's grown as a Met fan, so you guys are expanding your wings a little bit, which is kind of cool to see. And that's, I think, the beauty of baseball. You get to see different teams and different players and how they play and how they approach the game and how they approach every bat and how they approach preparing and training and all that stuff. So if, like, going back to Family Appreciation Break, go to steadfastbreaks.com/family, sign up. We'd love to have you. Our next one's happening in December, and I'm hoping to plan it right after Chrome update releases. And supposedly, I believe Chrome update is supposed to release the second week of December, which is right before Christmas. So scheduling wise, I'm really hoping we'll be able to get it in before Christmas. What it is, we throw in all the flagship boxes. We'll throw in hobby boxes or jumbo boxes or blaster boxes of all flagship products for this 2025 year. So we'll do Series 1, Series 2, update. We'll do Chrome update. We may even throw some heritage. I think we don't have too much heritage from this past year, but hopefully, I don't even know about heritage high number. I'm assuming that's probably going to release in 2026. But we'll throw in all the best of what we did, what we were part of our breaks this past year. It's totally free. We'll even ship the cards to you for free if you won one of those spots. And we do a lot of giveaways, so it's just a lot of fun. It's just our way to say thank you so much for your support and for being a part of our break. So hope you guys can jump on that. Kian, let's rip some cards. Are you ready to do this? Last box of holiday. I'm hoping, man, we've yet to pull an auto. Those are really tough pulls. Maybe tonight's the night. What do you think, Kian? Would you rather pull like a really low number card? Our lowest number we've pulled out of this, and that was our first break, was to 10, Black Chrome, Pete Alonso. Would you rather pull another low number or pull an auto? What do you think? What's your vote? If you had to choose.
Auto.
I think auto, just to mix it up. Autos are pretty tough in this set. It'd be kind of cool to get a Santa Claus auto, right, from the North Pole. What do you think? And that would be kind of funky. Santa Claus taking time to do some autos. All right, guys, this is break 3440 2025 Topps Holiday 4 mega box team break. Good luck. All these cards will ship out tomorrow. Topps update breaks. Pick your team breaks will go live tomorrow, and those bidding will end next week. Next Sunday, we'll do a Monday and a Tuesday break, Monster Mash Monday and Taco Tuesday. We got an empty box right there. Ooh, our ornament. Our ornament today is, our first box at least, is Kyle Tucker for the Chicago Cubs. Let's go, Kyle Tucker. Do you think, Kian, question, do you think Kyle Tucker is going to re-sign with the Chicago Cubs? I believe he's a free agent. What do you think? Ooh, that's a good sign, Keen. Trey Turner, short print. That's the first card I saw at his break. Not a too shabby way to start. So what are you thinking? Kyle Tucker, is he going back to the Cubs, or is he signing with somebody else?
He's going back to the Cubs.
Now, being a Philly fan, what do you think about Kyle Schwarber? Are they going to pony up and give him a big deal, or are they going to let him walk and
No,
find
they're
another team?
definitely going to sign him again. There's no way they're not. I
Now-
mean, they're not. There's no way that they're not going to try to, at least.
Well, they're definitely going to try. The question is, are they going to be able to give him the money and the length of contract that he wants? And I'm not sure what that is. I mean, it's not. I'm sure he's going to want. This is probably, I would assume, because he's up there in age. He's right. What, 30? I want to say he's like 32 ish, somewhere around there. He's not super old, but obviously he's I would say he's in his prime, or maybe just past his prime. So, I mean, he's obviously crushing the ball right now. He's one of the best home run hitters. Obviously, All-Star game, won that first ever home run. What do they call it? Derby, or not the Derby, but the
I wish we could switch contracts with Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper.
switch contracts. So Bryce Harper be a free agent and Schwarber
Have like 10 more years.
Well, Harper doesn't have 10 years on his contract, I don't think. I mean, he's got like, I want to say a good couple, like 3 or 4 years left, but
At least.
all right, here we go.
Because
First box.
Bryce Harper isn't Bryce Harper anymore.
Well, it's kind of the sentiment of the Angels right now with Mike Trout, right? I think it's some of those big contracts you sign guys, and you have to, right? In order to attain them. Here's Matt Shaw, good rookie. We'll probably top load him. Ooh, Nick Kurtz. We'll definitely top load him right now.
But he's not him anymore.
And that no, that's I mean I get it, right? That's the nature of baseball. You're not going to be throwing gas or hitting bombs all your life. Garrett Crochet on the holiday back short print for the Boston Red Sox. Garrett Crochet. Ooh, Shohei base. Ooh, Drake Baldwin's another good rookie. We'll top load him later. Cade Horton rookie on the silver metallic. But no, that's it's a good question, Kean. It's hard, right? It's tough. It's baseball right there. And that's why a lot of teams, it's hard to dish out. Ooh, looks like we're gonna get a relic card. See that right there? I see a relic card, Kean. That's why it's hard for teams to commit long term to some of these players because you just don't know. And here's that Mike Trout short print Christmas wreath ornaments around his neck. I mean, I love Mike Trout, man. I love him to death. But I mean, it's a tough place to be in his career right now. And he's got he finally stayed healthy this year, but did not have the year that you would expect a Mike Trout from. Who we got a blue Cubs. Ooh, a good rookie, Cade Horton. This is a good one right here. I mean, this is a guy from the Cubs you want. Pitched really well this year for the Chicago Cubs. Cade Horton. Top load him for sure. Now, okay, here. Oh, it's going to be numbered card. Jace Jung for the Detroit Tigers to 199, Ken. Refractor player worn memorabilia. Wow, I had a hard time saying that. Memorabilia for the Detroit Tigers. Wow, rookie 171 to 191. White jersey. I like the refractor part. I like how it's shiny. They did a really good job with that. We'll top load that ASAP, Ken, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kean, I'm going to ask you a question, personal question. You're a Phillies fan, right? If the Phillies do not sign Kyle Schwarber, and you're a Kyle Schwarber right now, fan, right?
I will be not mad.
For sure. I think you'd be disappointed, no doubt. Now, you're a Kyle Schwarber fan, right?
Yeah.
Now, if he signs with the Dodgers,
I would.
Are you burning your Schwarber collection?
No.
No.
Because it's on the Phillies.
But if the Dodgers, you're saying you would save the Phillies Kyle Schwarber because it has the Philly logo on his card?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
But
I would save it.
Ooh, Dylan Cruz on the silver metallic. That's a good one.
I would not be mad at him. I would be.
So you would not be mad at him, but you'd be mad at
the Dodgers even more.
I don't think that's possible, to be honest.
I know.
And our last short print of this box, Trey Turner on the Christmas hat. Look at that. Let's go.
Is it okay if I just sleeve like the grays, like the
grays? Go ahead and gray sleeve with the short prints top load and Nick Hurts top load, and the blue metallics, the metallic cards top load those. Sound good?
Got it.
It's like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's definitely possible.
I don't know.
You never know.
It's possible to hate the Dodgers even more than what I do right now.
Now, is there another word we can use in hate? Because I know in our family we don't like using. That's a very strong word, and obviously, I think in some contexts it's okay to use that word, but you want to use that sparingly.
Okay, despise.
Despise. Wow, let's go, Gunnar Henderson on the ornament.
Are you saying
here.
Let's go to despise? Yeah.
No, let's go Gunnar Henderson. Let's go. Gunnar Henderson is one of those pickups right now. I think he's kind of under the radar. Baltimore had a very underwhelming year, but he still had a good solid year, and I think there's a lot of people sleeping on him.
Sleeping on him?
Like don't really give him the respect that maybe he deserves or the credit. Like I think he's kind of forgotten about. No one thinks about Gunnar Henderson because his team didn't do well this year, and yeah. All right, box number 2. Hoping to get an auto. One auto, please, before we end our last break of holiday. Hoping for one Christmas holiday. One nice little treat under the tree.
All I want for Christmas is an auto.
I like that, Kean. Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe it. Christmas is almost here. We're like 6 weeks away. Isn't that wild?
Yeah. I would say so, yeah. Because, it's just what? I thought Christmas was last year, like a few months ago.
It definitely doesn't feel like Christmas was a few months ago for 2024, but it does feel weird to think Christmas 2025 is a month and a half away. That's pretty wild. Can I get, when you get a chance, that Kate Horton blue metallic? Let's get that up on the stand here ASAP. Top load that one next, please. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Drew Thorpe, rookie. It's a good rookie for the Chicago White Sox. Amador's a good rookie here, too, as well. Paul Skeens on the Gold Cup. Ben Rice, good rookie. You got Seiya Suzuki on the gray metallic. Acuna is a good rookie for the Mets. Be curious to know how some of these rookies do in 2026. Ooh, we got a Christmas back, holiday back of Fernando Tatis Jr. Love this picture. I love these kind of action shots. That's just we said this before. I wish I knew what game was that. What was he yelling for? What was he celebrating? Was that a walk-off? Was that a game win? Was that just a simple hit? Who knows? Corbin Burns, silver metallic. All right, Kian. Let's talk about soccer. Last game, season. Ended in a tie. Ooh, Drake Baldwin. What do you think? Give me your 30-second rundown.
Ooh, Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens in the short print.
Baseball, right? Or soccer?
Soccer.
Oh, okay.
Start with Saturday.
Soccer, can I tell you the prologue? Prologue?
Sure.
So the prologue of the game is like 20 minutes before we have to leave. I'm looking for my jersey.
Oh,
I can't find it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's in my bag. I forgot. It's in my soccer bag because I keep it because we're usually blue and just in case if we're white. So go looking for my soccer bag. I don't know where it is. Ask mom, ask dad. Don't know where it is. And then like 10 minutes before we have to leave, still don't know where it is. Just trying to find it, and like we never found it. So I thought probably lost my bag at practice one time, and so had to wear a flag football jersey that was white in it. So it was chaos, but I was able to play in my soccer game, so I was happy about that. So
I got a lot to say on that one. Before I do, I was wondering why was this backwards, and this is a short print. I think his arm sleeve has got candy canes on it. It's kind of deceptive. It doesn't really, not very often.
Look at the bat. Look at the bat.
The bat. Oh yeah, candy cane bat. They said back. And the candy cane bat too. So that's a short print right there. Now we got a green card, Speckle. Going out to the Reds. No way. No way. Horizontal card. You know who this is, right, Kian? You know who this is. Wow. Ellie De La Cruz on the green. Speckle to 99. 37 out of 99. That's our hit from the Mega Box. Number 2. Got a numbered card. So we got a relic from the first one. It was numbered. And we got a green Speckle to 99 for Ellie De La Cruz. Solid hit. Let's go.
But what did you have to add?
Oh,
to
man.
That?
So, I mean, I don't, in terms of like performance wise, right? I don't think when it comes to you, I don't expect you to score goals. I don't like it. I'm not performance based, right?
What did I say about that?
I'm just telling in general.
About it. Oh.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm all about the hustle and effort, right? And you be prepared to play.
Mm-hmm.
And when you came to me 30 minutes before or even I was less than that. I was like 20 minutes before we got to leave. 20
minutes, like
20 minutes before we gotta leave. Dad, I can't find my jersey. I'm like, oh my goodness. Are you serious? Because we've talked about this of being prepared the night before, making sure your jersey is clean, right? Because we do laundry. Usually, I do our laundry, family laundry on Friday, and that's what I recommend for you. I told you because you have sports usually on Saturday and Sunday. There's Pete Alonso on the ornament for the New York Mets. Speaking of which, I wonder if Pete Alonso is going to sign with the Mets. There's empty box, number 3. But back to soccer. Oh, my goodness. And that was That was not. That's the one thing that will. If there's something that will upset me,
Say
that
hello
is
to PE on Saturday.
PE.
Yeah,
What's that? What does that mean?
burpees.
Oh, burpees. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you definitely had. There was a consequence to be had. I mean, that's something that I'm a big stickler on in terms of if you're not prepared or you're not giving your best effort, um, you're not, that's not the type of character, the type of family we are. And there was a consequence to be had. And you had to do what, 500 burpees and sit-ups. So it was a very big consequence. And that's something you kind of work through. What do you think in your mindset going through those burpees and that consequence? How did you feel? Well, actually, let's go back up. Speak to the game. You ended up finding an old football jersey that kind of looked like your soccer jersey. You were
Yeah,
able to play. Coach said it was okay. You ended up stepping up big for your team, to be honest. Talk about that and how you were able to. Obviously, you're very disappointed about not being prepared to play.
Like,
How did you, mindset wise, how did you get back on track? What was your secret to success in that department?
don't let this carry on. Like, don't let this experience before the game carry on to
On the field?
on the field. Like,
And how did you do that? Was that something you kind of internally said in your mind? Did you
internally
kind of
set in
like,
my mind, like,
yeah,
saying like, don't let this affect you. Just play hard with all your effort.
Yeah.
Like, use it as fuel of like, oh, I need to do better. Okay, let's do this.
good.
And then also, should I talk about what I did in my game?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to.
Yeah. So
Mayor.
didn't play offense this time. I was a little sad, but I was totally fine with that. Any way to help my team, any way to play. And then play defense. I'm just not usually used to playing defense, so I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And then, so I just try and get the ball and boot it up. And then there's one time I accidentally kind of like wasn't fully into it, and a guy got past me and scored. That was like, okay, lock in. You need to do better. Also,
And that was like the first 30 seconds of the game, right?
that's like part of the car alarm.
Oh yeah, we can show that off during the
Just,
recap.
but where was I?
Yeah,
what'd you
first
say?
30 seconds of the game they scored, and the guy got past you on defense.
I
You're a
just
middle
was
defender,
like,
and I think it's
I'm not used to like playing defense, so I'm just like,
yeah.
how do I handle defense? And I was just like, okay, let's do this. And then I think I did pretty much.
No way! Let's go. We got an auto, Luis
My
Angel
goodness.
Acuna.
We got our Christmas wishes.
We got our Christmas came early. Sorry, Kian. I totally didn't mean to do this, to interrupt you there. But wow. And this is the rookie you want to get. Oh,
Man, if
Dathan's going to
only
be super
Dathan's-
jealous. He
yeah.
loves the Mets. Oh, my goodness. Luis Angel Acuna. Oh, my God. Top left. Sorry, Kian. Go ahead. Continue.
But I kind of liked it down. Other defenders helped me too.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of impressive with my leg a few times. There was one time where I was down the sideline and I was almost rolling foul or out of the lines, and then shot it up the line, which I was pretty happy with. And then a few times I tried to score from halfway line when I was defense, but my accuracy wasn't very good from that far away. And then the next half I was goalie. So I'm not used to goalie. I'm usually either offense or defense. Usually not goalie, because our goalies, either one, they don't want to play, or two, they're not there. So our best goalie that day was not there.
Mm-hmm.
And then our second, like, I guess our kind of like veteran goalie too, he was there, but he's usually not wanting to play goalie anymore. But he played it for the first half, and he did really good. Only allowed one goal, and then I played goalie, and so I was like, okay, let's do this. They had it for like what felt like the whole time, and then there's one part where they came really, really, really close. And there was a guy who was super close, like probably 6 feet away, and he like tried to barely tap it, and I was on the other side, and so I like dove, and like my fingers were barely able to get it to it behind it and like knock it and roll it in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I scrambled up and grabbed the ball, and then I just like was like resting on right there for a second, because when I went down to dive, I kind of like hit my head, and it like gave me a headache, and my neck was hurting. I was like, oh, that hurts so bad. But then I booted it up there, and that was pretty good. And then somehow there was a foul. Someone got a foul in our goal box, in our big goal box, and I was like, oh wow, okay dokie, let's go. And it was a PK, and I was like, I didn't really practice PKs, but I know my mom used to be a goalie. She used to play soccer. And she says, when you have a PK, always stick to one side. Pick one side and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like they're way too close for you to make up your mind like
Mhm.
right after they kick it. It's way too close. So plus it's like there's a like less than 10% chance you get it or
Mm-hmm.
block it, because they're so close, and it's just like a hard to guess sometimes. And I was like, so as a righty, and I was like, I'm going to my right, just because it's easier for him to kick it that way, and just probably a better shot that way. And I was right, but I just wasn't able to get all the way to the corner. I didn't have a very good jump on it, because like while he was in motion, I should have done it. I should have ran while he was in motion and kind of gone to that side. But I didn't. I like waited right until his foot kicked the ball and jumped over, but I just wasn't able to get that. So we tied. It was 2-2, and that was game, but that was just a little unfortunate. But I was pretty, how do I say it? What is it? What's the word?
Wow, nice rookie Matt Shaw. Blue.
Content with my performance.
You were content with your performance?
Yeah, on the field.
Ooh, we got a refractor. We'll save that for the end.
Not off the field, but on the field.
Yeah, on the field. You obviously you did not come prepared, but you did not let that impact you. You were very fortunate. Your coach was let you play, and you had a big impact on the game. And the only goal you allowed was off a penalty kick, and on a penalty kick. And you, to be honest, you played that really well. Like you almost had that ball. You were very close from blocking it. You picked the right side. It was a good play. It was just a better kick, and that's nothing you can do about it, right?
I gotta say, I gotta tip my I don't know what to say, my air cap to the player.
Exactly.
Who kicked it. He just
that's
did.
100%. That's what you got to do, right? You got to tip your cap. He just made a great hit, and that's how sports are, man. Sometimes that's what happens. We got some incredible cards this last box. Matt Shaw on the blue refractor, very good card. But I just want to say, Kean, tip off to you for having the mental toughness to be able to, obviously, I shared my disappointment with you for not being prepared for the game, and I think you were able to work through that and to be able to play hard in your game and show up for your team. I'm really proud for you. And you really had a good season. And we're going to end this break on a refractor. Seattle. Ooh, George Kirby to $4.99. Mariners have struck on the chrome refractor. These are beautiful cards. The chrome refractors to $4.99. Last hit of the break. We're gonna do a full hit recap, but Kean, we didn't really talk about baseball. Give me a 30-second. I want to say you did a great job. You showed up for your team. You guys ended on a tie. You guys were You ended up being second place out of all 30 teams in our area, which I think is a huge accomplishment. You guys did really, really well. Even the first place team, you guys almost got them.
The first game it was 2-1. We almost beat them, and then the second game was 4-2. think, was it? I think it was 4-2, but that one game, I think we were actually winning 2-1, and that was a game I played goalie, and that was a game where I messed up a few times as goalie. I was just didn't wasn't able to get uh, at my A game that day. But
Mm-hmm. No, I mean that was yeah, you definitely. And the thing is, you pick up goalie. You were not the going into this soccer season. That was not something you were prepared to take on, and so you stepped to the plate. You played some great goalie. You got better as the season got on, and I'd be really curious to know if you play goalie again next year and actually putting in some practice. Because honestly, you didn't put very little practice on being goalie, and you
yeah,
did fairly well.
definitely
So
gonna try next year because my coach was like, "Are you gonna play again next year?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he says, "You gonna be in goal next year?" I was like, "Yeah, definitely. I wanna."
all right, we're gonna do a
play
recap,
goalie.
but before we do a recap, this is break 340 25 tops holiday makeup about $4 team. We got a recap here, but give me 30 seconds. Yesterday, what? Give me a rundown. 30 seconds.
Okay, baseball game. We won, but it was not a very good performance by me. I walked one time. I was pretty happy with that because I fought from an 0-2 count to a walk. But I mean, like, I battled a few times. I actually was really happy that I got a foul ball over the fence, which is good for me. I'm not used to like making contact sometimes. And then also, I struck out once. Was At least I swung, and then pitching performance was not too great. 13 strikes out of 34 pitches. That was not very great. 5-run mercy rule. But I can't really blame it on my defense. There were a few errors, but I mean that it's not their fault. Because I let those runners on, I walked them, and then also, um, I my dad taught me this pickoff move of what is it? Sneak attack. So
Mhm.
it's like you just right on when you walk on the mound, you pick off. And like I almost had him once. If it was a little bit of a better throw, I would have had him so well.
Mhm.
But I was impressed with my pickoffs, and then pitching just not that day.
Yeah, it just wasn't your day, right? I mean, even offensively, you put some good tough at bats, but just did not capitalize. Got on base once, struck out once, and I really struggled in finding the strikeout zone or strike zone. Really, a lot of
Also,
walks.
also, I was kind of impressed that I walked off the inning by a walk.
Yeah,
I literally walked it off.
yeah. You got the 4-5 run
So
mercy roll.
funny.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
was
I
just
was.
like,
But you did what you could. You played some good defense. You played good catcher. And you found ways to help contribute to our team, and we ended on the season on a W. So we had a winning record as a team, and fall ball is all about getting better, working hard, and developing the skills. And it's really not about wins and losses. And I can honestly say I think you discovered areas where you've gotten better and where you can still improve. And I think you've discovered it kind of I think you verified your passion for pitching, if I'm not mistaken.
I think if I had a pick of like a catcher, any position I want to be, if I want to be an MLB player, I'd probably do pitching.
Yeah.
Pitching's awesome.
Is it pitching, catching, and then shortstop? Is that kind of like your trio?
I
Or you?
pitching, catching first,
Oh, first base and then shortstop.
and then short, second or third doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'd probably go in the order of short, third, second, and then outfield. I don't
Got it.
really like outfield. I feel like you go ahead, you do that. But I feel like when coaches say outfield is just as important as all the other positions, it's true. It is, but I just feel like there's a lot more action in pitching and in the infield because some players won't really pop it up into the outfield most of the time, 9 times out of the 10. But yeah.
No, what the thing is, as you are getting older and more mature, and I guarantee you,
It will
come
be.
spring ball, I believe there will be a lot more talent on the field. Overall, generally speaking, there will be guys hitting outfield. Even in yesterday's game, several balls were hitting outfield that were, I think, counted as base hits against us. But those were, I think, on a good team. And I don't understand. Let me rephrase that. I think for a player that takes pride in his outfield skills, some of those balls could have been caught. And
Because I
and
think
so
some of them were like just like we didn't really go for them. Nobody really called it. It was just miscommunication.
yeah,
but
very hesitant, right? And so that just happens, right? And so, all right, guys, appreciate you bearing with us. We talk a lot of baseball on here. Kian, I just want to say I love you. I'm proud of you. Great fall ball season. Great putting in the work. I hope you continue to put in the work. And
Great fall ball season, coach.
we had a lot of fun. Thank you for letting me coach your team. And I'm excited for the future. This is break 340. We ended Topps Holiday off on a bang. I'm super excited. Recap time. 4 ornaments tonight were Kyle Tucker, Pete Alonso, and Gunnar Henderson ×2 for the Baltimore Orioles. For our, what are these, Kian? Holiday backs? We got Roki Sasaki. Only got 3 holiday backs. Roki Sasaki, Garrett Crochet, and Fernando Tatis Jr.
Let me see them. 1,
Looks like we just got 3. Usually you get 1 per box, but maybe not.
8. We got 8 of these.
All right. Well, we got 4 silver, or not silver, 4 blues, baby blues. We got Grant McCray, Tyler Locklear, Sean Burke, and Moises Ballesteros for the Cubs.
That's weird. I think we might have missed one.
We probably missed one. All right,
it's
for
just
our short prints, image variations, got Bobby Witt Jr., Julio Rodriguez, Kobe Mayo, Bobby Witt, Mike Trout, Paul Skeens, Juan Soto, and Trey Turner. For our just notable, the only ones we're top loading during the break is Nick Kurtz. We got 2 base. There's a lot of the usually most of the rookies we're gonna sleeve up at the very least, and most of the big ones we will top load before it ships out tomorrow. Oh, Kian wanted to notate. He saw on one of the Nick Kurtz right here. You'll notice just a little ding on the bottom. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Right? I'll put my hair right there.
I was wondering if I felt it, and I was like, "Oh, that's part of the card. That's
right
that's
there.
Bad.
You can kind of see it against the black glove. There's like a little. It's like dented, basically. Came out of the pack like that, but just wanted you to know, Oakland or A's, beware. Nick Kurtz got a little dinged. Our silver metallics, we got Grant McCray, Jordan Westberg, Shota Imanaga, Nick York, Willie Adames, Orelvis Martinez, Dylan Cease, Jack Flaherty, Junior Caminero, Jackson Holiday, Cade Horton, Clayton Kershaw, Corbin Burns, Carlos Correa, Corbin Carroll, Kaluk Keyshaw, Seiya Suzuki, Nathan Eovaldi, Dylan Cruz, and Kyle Tucker.
We got a Jackson Churriel holiday back.
Ooh, nice. Right on. Let's show that one off. So we did get a 4th holiday back. He just found it in our stack. I must have missed it. Jackson Churriel on the holiday back.
I just looked at the backs and looked at the color of the backs, and I saw one was red, and in between all of them, I was like, oh, that's the one.
Let's go. We got 4 blues, and we got some good ones. Matt Shaw, a good Cubby rookie right there. Cade Horton, 2 probably the best Cub rookies you want to get. It's those 2 guys right there. Christian Yelich, Milwaukee Brewers, and Zach Veen, rookie for the Colorado Rockies. We did get actually all of our all of them are numbered. All our hits. We got 4 number cards. So
except our auto.
No, the auto is numbered. So I'm going to show that off right here. Yeah, it's the 200. So we got George Kirby to 499, 222 to 499 for the Seattle Mariners. We got an LA De La Cruz green refractor speckle to 99. This one's going to be 37 out of 99 for LA De La Cruz. We did get a 1 relic, but it was numbered 171 to 199 for Jace Jung, Detroit Tigers player worn memorabilia. And then we got an auto. These are super tough pulls. I can't believe it. In our case, we got an auto. I'm super excited about this. And one of the better ones, I know Dathan, my older son, your brother, Kian, he's going to be super jealous because he loves, I know, Kian. I believe out of Topps Holiday, they are going to be. This is 110 out of 200 because they're super rare. So this is going to be out of 200 rookie auto for the New York Mets. Beautiful. It's a sticker auto, but holidays are super tough hits. And when it comes to autos, they're not even guaranteed 1 per case. It's like several cases. So Super, super big card right there.
That's what we wish for today.
We did. We wished for an auto. We got our
Man,
Christmas
we got our Christmas
Christmas
wish.
came early here at Steadfast Breaks. Let's go. This is break 340, 2025 Tops Holiday Mega 4-box team break. We have a theme verse around here, and it is Proverbs 4:26.
Give careful thought to the path of your feet and be steadfast in all your ways.
Let's go. We always like to say baseball's like life. Sometimes, especially around the season, it's Christmas season. I think there's the general vibe that it should be a very joyous and a very festive season, but sometimes it's not for some families and for some individuals. And if that's you, if you're going through this season under a lot of pressure or under a lot of stress or relational strain, praying that first and foremost that you know that you're loved, that God loves you so, so much, and praying that even in the midst of failure, even in the midst of disappointment, pray that you know that not only you're loved, but there is a God that will provide a way out. He will give you the strength to overcome. And I pray that you would know that to be true. We love, Jesus. We love, he's given us as a family so much support. And he's really at the source of inspiration of why we play baseball and why we love baseball cards. And out of this, we hope to spread that joy onto you. So our prayers are with you in this season. Hope you guys have a great week. Tops update is right around the corner. So next week, we're probably going to do 4 team breaks next week. And the following week, we're going to do a jumbo case player break of Tops Update, 2020 Tops Update. So a lot of team breaks, a lot of player breaks coming up over the next 6 weeks, all going to be centering around Tops Update, Tops Pro debut. And then Chrome update should come out the second week of December, as well as Cosmic Chrome is a pre-order tomorrow. And I'm not sure when that's supposed to release, but I know we'll be doing that. If it comes out before Christmas, we will do it before Christmas. So guys, hope you guys can join us. Don't forget, Veterans Day is tomorrow, and we're going to do a special to our email subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to us to email, go to steadfastbreaks.com. And sign up on our email list. We're going to send you a promo code to use for our update breaks. So we'll always throw in some special exclusive for our insiders and those who have subscribed. Follow us on Instagram as well at Steadfast Breaks. We're going to send you a promo code and kind of a special to honor you. We don't have a Veterans Day break tomorrow, but we want to show our appreciation for you for our upcoming Tops update. So don't miss out on that. Subscribe at steadfastbreaks.com. And last thing, steadfastbreaks.com/family. Sign up for our Steadfast Family Appreciation Break happening in December. Free cards for you if you want to join. Hope you can join us. Have a great night, guys. Be blessed. We'll catch you next week with Tops Update. Peace.
Thanks for breaking with us. We out. Cards is what it's all about. Peace out.